What is up, everybody? Hey, welcome back to the channel. I'm glad you're here hanging out. Really cool stuff. It's Valentine's Day, and in the spirit of getting gifts, I went and got myself a little gift for me. I finally got one, guys. I got a Mondo kit. The Guggen Squad Mondo kit. I've been looking for the Guggen hard baits and the spinner baits, never finding them. It seems like the soft plastics are readily available in a lot of stores. Me and Redbeard, which you need to check out Redbeard Coffee. His channel just launched on YouTube here this week, and he's got a video that's coming out like today. So go to Redbeard Coffee and find his YouTube video. Oh yeah. But we went to Wichita, which is one of the bigger cities here in Kansas, yesterday, and we went to an Academy Sports, and we found the Mondo kit, which I'm super excited about. We're going to open it up and see what's in here. We also found hard baits. We found spinner baits. And so I've been watching the Guggen Squad, not the Guggen channel so much as I have the individual guys. I'll tell you what, Guggen, these guys have been around for a little while, you know, doing individual YouTube channel stuff. They're all avid fishermen and hunters, and they have awesome content in their YouTube channels. And I enjoy the fishing aspect of it. But what's really cool is these guys, they're really young, and they've built a brand just by doing what they love to do. And I'm telling you, like, it's a big deal. Like, this Guggen branded fishing equipment, tackle, and they've got clothing and all of this stuff. You don't just start a company of baits and tackles and then just walk into Bass Pro and put it on the shelf, or in Academy Sports or Cabela's or whatever. I mean, the market is saturated with big name companies. And these guys, through YouTube and creativity and a ton of hard work, have been able to create something that's really pretty awesome and get it to a level that is like world class. And so I really appreciate that, because it takes hard work to get to those places. And that's something that I want to do. I want to take my brand in my business, and I want to get it to a level that is as successful as it can be. And sometimes what it can be is a different level at what other companies are. But I can tell you this, the harder you push and the more work that you put into it, you're going to take whatever it is that you're working on, a business or a project or even a relationship, the more you put into that and focus on it, the greater it's going to get. And obviously, these guys doing what they love, they've put in the hard work, and now they're able to share their dream and really cool technology with a guy like me who just likes to go out and go fishing. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to look through this box and check out some of these baits, and we'll go from there. So let's get right into the box first, okay? It lists out here on the bottom what's in the kit. And so I'm going to open this guy up. And this is what we're looking at. Looks like the first thing we've got, it's a Juicy casting jig. Already, I'm digging the name. I love their packaging. I think their packaging is, it just looks good. It's well done. It's cool. It grabs your eyes. This is the bluegill color, the Guggen Squad sticker, which is cool. That's gonna go on the laptop for sure. This is the Guggen Squad Zinger spinner bait. We're going to get into the spinner bait here in just a second. Flat banger. crankbait. Looks like a square bill. I will say this thing is sexy. I don't know if you can see that. Here, look at the paint job on this thing. You see that? I love it. That's pretty slick. This is the Kraken Craw. Looks like there's 7 of them in there. This is the Blue Baby. It looks like we've got a mask. Let's give it a go. Oh, wow. Look at this. This is the... Oh, yeah. It's a Neko. We're calling it the Neko. There you go. All right. So there's many different ways to wear it. This is like the Bruce Springsteen. This one's good. I like that. Okay. I'm robbing you while fishing the Sub-Zero. Classic protect your neck action. That's... Golly, do I look like Prison Mike? I will probably actually wear this. I hate putting on sunscreen. This is basically just, it's an inventory sheet, so it shows you what's in there. You know, for $25, you get really good quality, you get quality lures. You get what you pay for. I'm a firm believer of that. Dude, look at this freaking spinnerbait. Can you see that? I hope you can see it. It is absolutely beautiful. Sunrise Craw. I use a ton of red. I seem to do really well with it. They didn't have a red, but this bright orange color I think is going to be really good here in the springtime. One of the things I want to do, I want to look at this spinnerbait. When we're talking about packaging, I love this packaging. I love the fact that, like, they have so much pride in their spinnerbait that it's not just hanging on a metal hook. It actually comes in this cool box that's like got this plastic where it holds it together. The presentation looks good. I love the packaging. So one of the things that's super cool that I love on their spinnerbait, and I haven't even got to use it yet, but I know that this is going to be awesome. There's like a little rubber band right there. And what that does is when you tie your lure on, a lot of times on these spinnerbaits, your line, regardless of how tight you get it, will slide sometimes down this side or down this side. And what this little guy does, this little keeper here, this keeps your line where it's supposed to be. So your presentation is always the same all the time as it's moving through the water. You've got your line right in there. On the bottom of this, it shows the weight. This is the 3/8, which is cool. The weight's right on there. I love that too. This has got a double on the hook right there. I don't know if you can see it or not. There's a double keeper that will hold a trailer. If you put a trailer on here, it's got 2 that will hold. So if you hit something or you get a bite, your pants aren't falling down all the time, and you got to constantly fix your hook before you go and cast it out. The third feature that I love that a lot of people aren't doing is where that skirt goes on right there. That right there is a hand-tied, it's hand-tied skirt to hold it on. A lot of bait companies, they use rubber bands, and I bought at the beginning of the season last year, I went and bought probably 20 spinner baits and filled my box to get prepared for the year. It was probably a few months down the road, I was into a situation where I was fishing a lot of spinner baits and I needed those spinner baits. And when I needed them to work, I needed them to work. And I opened up my big spinner box and I started pulling those spinner baits out that I bought. And almost every one of them had a rubber band that held the skirt on. And because of the heat, and they were just dried out, they all broke and the skirts just fell off. So here I am, I'm on the water, I'm needing the spinner baits right then and there, and almost every one of them fell apart in my hand. But I've seen it time and time again with other spinner baits and different companies. They use rubber bands because they're cheap, and they either wear out or the skirt constantly is getting pulled down. Like if you miss a fish, the skirt gets pulled down and you're having to fix it. Where they're tied on, that's going to hold up so much better in the water. I'm super excited to use it because ultimately I want to be able to cast more. I'm not out there to like cast, make all these adjustments, and then cast again. There's times where I'm covering a large area of water in a short amount of time, and so I want to just keep casting. And if the equipment doesn't hold up the way that it's supposed to, and you're just messing with it all the time, it limits your chances to catch fish. And so I'm super excited about this. This is a little bit more than I would normally pay for a spinnerbait, but there again, it's Guggen Squad. The brand excites me because I watch these guys on YouTube. The little features that are on here make it worth it for me too. I'm willing to spend the money for something that's going to allow me to catch more fish. Maybe the presentation itself isn't going to catch more fish, but I always tell people there's a 99% chance you're not going to catch a fish unless your line is in the water. So again, if you're just spending a bunch of time fixing and moving, you're not catching fish. And so I want to be able to catch fish. Spinnerbait, I love it. Love it, love it, love it. It looks like pretty good stuff. I mean, it feels good. Like when I handle it, when I handle these lures, they feel nice. They look nice. And so I'm excited to get back out on the water and give them a go. Anyway, check out Redbeard Coffee. His channel should be up. I've got some other cool videos that are coming out, man. I made a cool purchase. I bought an e-bike, okay? And I'm excited about it because it's cool. It's going to be fun to ride. We're going to do some cool videos and stuff with it. So be on the lookout for that. Thanks for coming and hanging out with me today. I hope you get an opportunity to get your hands on some of this cool bait, and I'm looking forward to getting out and doing some more fishing videos for you. But until then, we've got some other cool stuff going on. As you can see behind me, I've got this art project on my wall. We're going to be diving into that maybe next week, doing some wood carving and stuff. So please hit that subscribe button, hit that little bell, so when the video comes out, you'll be able to, you'll be notified that there's some cool stuff happening. So thanks for checking us out. Hope you guys have a great Valentine's Day. Hope you had a great Valentine's Day. And we will see you on the next vlog. See ya. Blah, 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 blah.